every Sunday noon here with some of Michigan's finest professionals to help you sort out the issues that make sense for your situation. You know, Tina, this week there's big news with the Detroit bankruptcy.
Yes.
Seems that one of the biggest creditors has come to some settlement here on that bankruptcy.
Oh, okay,
One
good.
article I read suggests that they may be settling right around 26 cents on the dollar or something like that. But the point is, it was a big stumbling block to moving forward. Now, Judge Stephen Rhodes decided to put the trial on hold till Monday. So we'll see what happens over this weekend here and what they're going to pick it up next week. But that's a big doings here in our community, that bankruptcy trial, because so many people, anytime there's something as big as that going on, there's going to be pain surrounding it.
Right.
And it's going to make a big difference to the quality of life of people, pensioners and people who've put in maybe years and years working for the city. And so it's something we want to keep a close watch on.
Unfortunately, usually pain for the little guy.
Well, that's the thing. American Dreamer, every week we let you know it's true that big business, big government, even big media have got this game a little bit wired and make you feel like you don't really have power in this world, but in fact you do. It's true that they make you feel that way, but it's not true that you don't have power. You do indeed have power. You can own your dream. If you'll take personal responsibility for your dream, you can one day also achieve your dream. That's why we invite some of Michigan's finest professionals every week in studio to chat about just how much power you do have, because knowledge is power if and only if you correctly apply it.
Right, and you can't know everything. You have to have other people to help you.
Nobody knows everything. That's why we've asked Jim Rasor of the Rasor Law Firm. Your headquarters are in Royal Oak, that's right?
Hi, Paul. How are you? Thanks for having me on the show. And that's right, we're in downtown Royal Oak.
Welcome, Jim. But you do work across the region, across the state, right? You've got a big practice, a lot of lawyers helping people with their dreams and plans.
Every day.
Every day. And a trial lawyer, you're in the courthouse. You understand how these things work.
I do.
That's why I asked you to join us. I wanted to talk a little bit about our Cover Your Assets segment, how important it is to get the right counsel on the front end of any endeavor, whether that's business, whether that's real estate, all of those things, but also the fact that sometimes you need the right people on the back end because sometimes things go wrong anyway.
Oh, that's absolutely true.
And Jim Rasor with the Rasor Law Firm has a reputation of going to fight for the little guy.
And win.
And win. So business-wise, when you start any business, and so many of the people, we're talking real estate, business, and finance every week. So many of the people here are interested in business issues. How important is it to start with the right legal counsel so you set it up right in the first place?
Well, I'll tell you, Paul, it's absolutely crucial. And the reason I know that is from experience. When people go it alone and they don't know what they're doing, and then they bring you a mess, and that mess is going to cost so much money to clean up, and the results are going to be uncertain. What we need to do is have people, and you're right, sometimes things just go south and you take it to a lawyer, but at least then you've got a contract in place. You've got an LLC to limit your liability. You've got the correct insurance on the deal. You've got all sorts of things that are done in a way that it's something that can be easily fixed. If you just do it yourself deal, you don't have an LLC, so there goes any protection. You don't have a written contract, you just have a bunch of emails maybe that set up a deal, so it's hard to enforce. Then you don't have the right security, you have things that are just a mess. And I'll tell you, it increases the uncertainty and it increases the cost. It's just like anything else. An ounce of prevention equals a pound of cure. It costs so much less up front to set this up right, get the right LLC, have an experienced professional look at it and make sure that all the angles are covered.
Yeah, and if you're going to start a business, you need to put that in your budget for starting your business. The first things first, get it set up right, go to pay the lawyer to do what you need to do, so like you said, it doesn't cost a ton of money on the back end.
Exactly so. You got a budget for this stuff, and in fact, when you take it to the banker, if you need financing, the first thing that they're going to ask you is, who are your lawyers?
Yeah.
Who's fighting for you? Who's winning for you? Who's making sure that this deal is safe? And that's what we do for folks. We have the education, skill training, and experience to equalize the situation so they don't get taken advantage of while they're living their American dream.
Well, one of the reasons I wanted to invite you, Jim, is because you have this reputation of really